Joe Russell, senior.
Chase Blankenship, senior.
Jay Wright, senior.
Brennan Chick, sophomore.
Parker Gill, senior.
Cody Nave, sophomore.
Sam Forbes, senior.
Lance Merrick, senior.
LJ Robbins, sophomore.
Josh Terry, senior.
Peyton Preston, sophomore.
Josh Ligon, sophomore.
Micah Lensing, senior.
Aiden Kennan, junior.
Gavin White, junior.
Dawson Holt, junior.
Brady Mackey, sophomore.
Mason Harmon, senior.
Kobe Lewis, freshman.
Christian Wheeler, sophomore.
We're good when she is.
We got to finish this song. Hello again, Bulldog fans, and we welcome you back to Sheridan High School, the Yellow Jacket Arena. About 3 years old, new facility down here. It's beautiful. In the 5A state basketball tournament, Lady Bulldogs took care of business earlier in the day to start this tournament, beating the Lady Parkview Patriots pretty handily in the first game of the afternoon, 56-35. The boys' turn now, and it's those same pesky Parkview Patriots. Greenwood, the 4 seed out of the West, won their last 3 games in really in convincing fashion to get to this point. And they take on the 1 seed from the Central, the Parkview Patriots. L.J. Robbins will start for the Bulldogs. He's a sophomore. Jay Wright, a senior. Samuel Forbes, a senior. Peyton Preston, he's a sophomore. And Aiden Kennan, a junior. Donnie Husband in his 4th year. This is what we were hoping he could do, get the boys back to the postseason, and it didn't take long. Here they are. A little rebuilding process, but Coach has got the guys fired up, him and Dex Piercy. And we'll see what the Bulldogs can do up against the powerhouse Parkview Patriots. Coached by none other than Scotty Thurman, former Razorback great. Starting for them, Nate Coley, number 0. Number 4 is Addison Shelton. Number 12, Thomas Miller. Cameron Wallace, the big 6'7" center. And then number 33 is Jeff Kamanga.
We've heard that name before.
Yeah, his little sister played in game 1 or against the girls earlier. And so the Bulldogs and their road navies. Well, Well, David reached into his bag and grabbed a stone. Hey, David Robinson sliding by saying, "Go Bulldogs." A class of 61, I think, at Greenwood. So here we go.
Played a state tournament in 1960 or 60 years ago, I guess.
That's what he said. Dressed in navy blue. He's now, it used to be Sheridan Super or AD, roaming around the hospitality rooms down here.
Yeah, he
Wallace got it on the way up, so they're either going to re-jump or it's a violation. It'll be Greenwood's basketball, certainly.
Yeah.
Never let it get to the top.
And they said the possession arrow will go to Parkview, which...
Well, it didn't take long. Wright tried to throw it in the backcourt. Coley stole it, gave it to Shelton, and up and in for a layup. Here's the full court pressure. Jay Wright fouled, no call. Coley with a steal. Goes to Thomas Miller in the corner and an air ball. Rebound offensively, up and in for Cameron Wallace.
And what you're going to see is this press. Parkview's known for it. You've got to be able to handle it if you're Greenwood.
L.J. Robbins, double team, just threw it away right to Cameron Wallace. He'll go high up off the window. It's not there. Jay Wright with a rebound, and he's harassed in the backcourt. Jay on the run now into the front court. Parkview up 4-0 quickly. Wright needs some help. Nice back cut from Forbes. He'll have a floater from the left elbow, right elbow, and won't go. Rebound cleared out by Thomas Miller for Parkview. In the corner, Cameron Wallace left side. They work it back up to the top. That's Coley. Nate Coley. Greenwood a chance to play a little man-to-man defense this trip, not some transition stolen ball. High post is Kamonga. He'll come to Coley. He'll drive the right baseline, cut off in the lane to Wallace in the deep left corner for three. Won't go. Jay Wright battles for the board, but it's tipped out, and Kamonga controls. Back to Miller.
And if you're Greenwood, you got to control the missed shots.
Yeah. Rebounding was a deal. I told the guys, if we got any chance, we got to block out. Shelton goes inside to Wallace, big 6'7" kid, air ball. Preston with a rebound, gets hammered, no call. We need those calls, guys, if you don't mind. We need some fouls early. 4-0 Parkview. Robbins finds Preston top of the key. Peyton puts it on the deck. Now Forbes comes to help. Sam dribbles down the right side of the lane to Jay Wright, open for three. It's off the mark. Rebound comes out to Kamonga, and then they threw it out of bounds. Greenwood's ball.
Got an opportunity here.
Well, that's the name of the game. You got to just hope they have an off night and struggle. We got to be flawless, and we have not been that yet.
You got to make some shots. Forbes was tying a shoe in the backcourt, so he's got everything situated. Jay Wright will inbound in what's called the coffin corner.
Yeah, way over there on the left side of the lane into Forbes. Back to Jay. Still in that corner inside to Preston. Peyton working from the left block. Out to, he had Robbins, but he couldn't find him in the corner. LJ was all alone over here for an open three. Now LJ's got it. Forbes. Back cut. There's Wright up off the window. Good. The Bulldogs are on the board.
Well, and that's what you want to see. Patience on the offensive end. Make them defend for 35 seconds.
Shelton. They go inside, and there's going to be a push on Preston. No, we can't do that. I mean, there's been plenty of contact that would have administered a foul. We can't call that little picky stuff.
Well, maybe trying to control that early.
I guess. First one on Preston, first team foul, 4-2 Bulldog, or Parkview up. Inbound goes to Thomas Miller. He'll give it to Wallace. He'll go hard to the rack, missed the dunk shot. Preston with his second board, and Peyton's going to push it into the front court. Down the lane he goes. Up and under with the right hand that time. Shot wouldn't go. Rebound for Coley. Coley into the front court. Walk, no call. Miller has it now. They work it around down to the bottom to Wallace. His shot up. It won't go. He traveled, no call. Offensive board won't go. The follow's not there. But Kamonga gets it again, and it's 6-2. L.J. Robbins finds Forbes. Back to L.J. Here's Forbes again to Kennan in the front court. Now Aiden. Nice pass to LJ. He'll go hard to the basket. He's hammered, and his shot wouldn't go. Foul. Free throws coming for Robbins.
Yeah, and you got to attack the glass there. That's what LJ did. Just went to the basket, and that foul's on 12. He gets his first, and LJ to go to the free throw line to shoot two.
I told Luke, his dad, I said, LJ does so good going to the basket. That's been a big change for him up at the point guard spot. He's super aggressive to the cup. Free throw's good for LJ. It's 6-3 at the 5-minute mark. As Carson Backus checks in for Parkview, J.K. Sanders, and I thought they had one more, maybe not. Bam, LJ makes them both. He's got 2 early points, and it's 6-4. Parkview on top. 21 is Darius Miller. He checked in as well. That's Sanders with it up top. He'll find Backus. LJ's in his hip pocket. Left wing is Miller. Got a pick up top. He'll try to drown the lane. Wanted to travel, not there. Hunter Houston's checked in for Greenwood. Preston got it, and then he's fouled. Peyton Preston with a steal, and then he draws the foul.
That's going to be on 2.
That's his second
Or
on
12,
Thomas
sorry.
Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sure is.
Quickly off the bench comes number 11. That's Dallas Thomas.
Hunter Houston in for Jay Wright. Dallas Thomas, a 6'8". Lanky fella.
Coach Thurman telling Thomas Miller, hey, that's a long way from the basket. You got to be smart
Right.
there.
Hunter Houston finds Forbes. Now Hunter Houston again gets it, and he'll bring it in the front court to the right wing. Pump fake, got cut by Forbes. Out to Robbins for 3, left wing. Off the mark, rebound long out to the left side to Miller.
Oh,
The Forbes with a steal in the backcourt. Up and under, good! We're tied at 6, and Scotty Thurman and the Patriots want a timeout. Oh, baby!
That's what you do, and Sam Forbes has done it all year. Turn defense into offense. A long way from the basket, 90 feet from the basket, but he put pressure on the offense, created the turnover, and then went up. Good body control, able to adjust in midair and go off the window for 2, and Greenwood's tied this one up at 6.
And Thurman didn't like what he saw. Coach takes a timeout. The Bulldogs with heart just playing gritty right now. Jay Wright checked back in for Sam Forbes, give him a breather. 6-6. I'm telling you, Ben Crenshaw at the 99 Ryder Cup. I've got a feeling about this team. That's all I'm going to say. Here come the Patriots. And that is Sanders across the timeline. Through the dribble, Kamonga, top of the key. Come left side to Backus. Down in the soft spot, it goes to Miller, working on Kennan. Good luck. Down the lane goes Backus. Shot up in the air, won't go. Rebound, Kamonga. Kicked it out to Thomas. His shot, good.
Just a floater there, and what's killed Greenwood so far is second chance opportunities for Parkview.
Kennan gets it, gets through the press into the front court, 8-6 Patriots. He's fouled, no call. Wow,
that not a
what
foul?
is going on out there? The other way is Sanders, and they're going to call this on the floor.
Hunter was trying to take the charge. We'll see who they call it on. It may have been Jay Wright coming from behind. It was.
Yep. First on Jay Wright.
They're going to say it was on the floor.
Joe Russell up off the bench. Sam Forbes up off the bench. Josh Ligon up off the bench. And Parker Gill up off the bench. So fresh bodies for Greenwood. Jay Wright will stay in there. They're inbounding on the baseline, left side of the lane. That's Sanders to trigger. Yeah, it's a shame. They're going to let them bang and push down the floor. Going to hurt the Bulldogs. Nate Coley buries a 3 off the inbounds. Too easy. Ligon gets it into Forbes.
What you got to do is handle the press. When they make a shot, they're going to full court press you.
Sam did that time, got into the front court, got his dribble back. It was tipped away from behind. It'll stay with Greenwood. 11-6. Bulldogs had it tied at 6, and a quick 5-0 run has got Parkview up ahead by 5. Now Joe Russell inbounds to Forbes. Off the pick, 3 ball, won't go. Rebound saved in by Coley. Nope, he stayed the right to Josh Ligon. Ligon lost the handle on it.
Just unfortunate for Greenwood there.
And Coley gets it. He'll go length of the floor, create the own contact, missed the shot, board, kicked out to Thomas for 3 for Parkview, won't go, and Gill's up over the back. Amazing.
Jay Wright.
Evidently,
They got Jay's second. They called Jay Wright on the foul there.
Wow. That was clearly on Parker Gill. Well, Jay Wright gets his second. It's amazing that the Greenwood's been the more physical team so far, if you can believe that. Shot not there. Rebound, Joe Russell. Get in there, Stretch. Yep. No time to wait. Head to the cup. 11-6. Greenwood trailing with 2:50 to go first period. Jay Wright's got it. Picked his dribble up. Nice cut from Ligon. He'll go up off the window. Not there. Gill got an offensive board. He'll kick it out to Russell up top, and they'll reset against this man-to-man defense. Joe finds Gill out on the floor. Parker. Joe Russell now right wing. Got a pick from Parker to Forbes for 3, right side. Won't go. Rebound cleared out by Backus. And he wants to push it quickly in the front court. Lost the handle. Forbes picked his pocket. Sam going the other way. He'll go up, try to create contact, reverse layup, go!
We talked about body control. Used the goal as another defender there, or another teammate, and went up and under for 2 there.
11-8, Greenwood down 3 with 2:10 to go. Here's Sanders out on the floor. Jay Wright And we've got a foul away from the ball. That's an illegal pick.
Yeah, 21. Yep.
Miller got him that time. That's his first, team's third. Some substitutions for both teams. Gill and Ligon come out. Kennan and Presson back in. Shelton back in for Parkview and Wallace. That's right, gets the inbounds into Forbes. There's Joe Russell in the middle of the floor. Joe puts it on the deck, finds Jay Wright. Jay to the left wing. Skipped it out to Forbes. They'll set up in the half court. Under 2 minutes now, first period. Bulldogs hanging around with the mighty Patriots. Forbes stops and pops, not there. Presson tried to get the rebound, not there. Sam, jump ball. Picked it away. Forbes on the deck. He's got it. Presson tried to go get it. Now Jay Wright. And Coley ends up with it on the other end, though. Wow.
Jay with 2 fouls. Couldn't risk it there.
What
bodies
hustle.
Flying everywhere. The Greenwood Bulldog team giving it all they got.
Jay Wright. Look for the back cut. Not there. Now Russell comes to help. Hunter Houston and L.J. Robbins at the table ready to check in. Here's Kennan. He's been quiet so far. Jay Wright back to Presson. Right hand dribble, puts it on the deck, still working to the right wing, hands it to Aiden Kennan. Aiden trying to go hard to the basket, floater won't go. Got his offensive rebound to Jay Wright for 3, left wing. Off the mark, Kennan tried to get another rebound, but it wasn't there.
And Greenwood's had many opportunities, just can't get the shot to fall from long range right now.
Wallace will go baseline and go dunk shot. No problem for the big 6'7" kid. And Coach Husband can't wait for the quarter. He'll take a timeout, trailing 15-8. And it's a 30-second. We'll stay right here.
At 11-8, I was going to say Greenwood couldn't draw this up any better. I mean, obviously, if they were in the lead, they could have drawn it up better, but they played really hard. They've given Parkview some fits early on, and if they make shots, this is a different ball game right now for Greenwood. Just not able to knock it in from long range yet, but I think that time's coming. Aiden Kennan hadn't gotten going, hadn't had him score at all, but Forbes has created defense and turned it into offense. And Greenwood down 7 now, and this is Coach Husband just saying we're not letting it get out of hand yet.
Well, I would have liked to have had him come out and measure the goal, measure the free throw line, and
go Hoosiers on
have
him.
somebody yell "Hickory" before the game started. 15-8. Hunter Houston's back in with L.J. Robbins. They wait at half court for him this time. Greenwood's in the road navies with gray numerals, gray Greenwood. Parkview in their home whites with the red numerals. Jay Wright trying to penetrate, stepped up and through. Shot was blocked. Gill's on the deck, and they're going to call a foul on Parker Gill.
And Parker was just preventing him from getting a loose ball. So foul on Parker, his first, 4th team foul.
15-8. Parkview with the lead. Greenwood needs a stopper right here. Let's see. And that is Backus walking. No, I beg your pardon. Yeah, Sanders walking it across, number 3. Up top it goes to Wallace. Trying to penetrate, dumped it off to Kamonga. Up off the window, good. He's got 4 points.
Parker Gill tried to take the charge there. They didn't make that call.
20 seconds left, first period, 17-8. Jay Wright gets it. Down to Gill. In the soft spot, up top, Hunter Houston. Pump fake. Nice to Kennan down on the left baseline. Out to Jay Wright, open for 3. Splash! Jay Wright! Oh, baby!
5 for him, and that's at the end of the quarter, so that's big for Greenwood.
17-11, these Bulldogs playing with some guts here tonight. The 4 seed from the West, hanging around with the big boys, the number 1 from the Central, and the Parkview Patriots. 17-11 is your score at the end of the first period. Let's take a timeout. It's Greenwood Sports Center Online and Greenwood Basketball live on Cool 104.7. I'll have to get it next chance. Here we go. Second period, 5A state tournament. First round, Greenwood and Little Rock Parkview. Boys this time, 17-11, Patriots lead. Here's Coley. Walked, golly, walked. And the rebound's out of there by L.J. Robbins. Man.
Yeah, he and Kennan were fighting for that one. Same team, boys.
Yeah. Kennan will push it across the timeline. Wallace picks him up. Hey, and a foul on Wallace.
And they reach in, got physical there, and Aiden Kennan, that's just his game.
Preston comes in quickly for Parker Gill. Coach Husband trying to keep fresh bodies. We've seen Coach Thurman go to the bench as well. Hunter Houston into Preston out on the floor, top of the key. Peyton hands it off to Kennan around the top of the horn to L.J. Robbins, open for three. Won't go too long. High for the rebounds, Cameron Wallace, a big 6'7". He's a senior. And he'll bring it across the timeline, give it to Coley. 17-11, Dogs trail by 6 here. Greenwood in a step back three for Coley. Look out.
Yeah, and Coley is
he's got 8 points.
He's the straw that makes them go. If he makes it from the outside, that'll free up Wallace inside, and that's what they look to do, and really turn you over defensively.
Hunter Houston trying to get it across the timeline, finally does. Preston's all alone down low. He'll go hard to the basket, up off the windows, not there. Rebound out of bounds. It'll stay with Greenwood.
Yeah, and Peyton, you hope he just makes that shot. Obviously, that's a lot easy for me to say with all those arms down there and he trying to go to the basket.
20-11 now. Forbes comes back in and gets Hunter Houston. Thomas Miller back in for the Patriots, gets Sanders. L.J. Robbins inbounds to Preston, out to Jay Wright. Around the horn to Robbins up top. Finds Kennan left wing, inside to Preston at the left block. He's working hard inside, kicks it up top to Forbes. Down low to Kennan, he'll go hard to the rack, up, and he's fouled.
That's Wallace's second.
Yeah, baby. And Aiden Kennan will toe the line for a pair of free throws. Kennan, a rebound and an assist. Hasn't scored yet. Doc Holtz up off the bench. Coach Husband going to the bench. Just keep fresh legs in there. 6:39 to go. Can the Bulldogs just stay around, hang around? Need to make your free throws. Splash. Aiden Kennan got his first point of the night. 20-12. Jay Wright gets a breather.
And Coach Husband trying to rotate as many guys in there as possible. You know what Parkview's going to do. They're going to press. They're going to try to pick you up at three-quarter court. Got to be able to be strong with the basketball, break the press when possible, obviously, and try to knock down shots. Kennan misses the second of two there.
Kamonga with the rebound. He'll get it out to Coley. And now he'll work from the top of the key. Off the moving pick. Shot up and won't go. Ball knocked out of bounds off of, I don't know who it was off of. It'll go to Parkview.
They say Preston, I guess.
Well, it wasn't off of him, so I'll just say it's Parkview's ball. It's clearly off Kamonga. So they'll inbound on the baseline, right side of the lane. Got it into Miller. To the left or the right elbow. Now up top it comes to Shelton. They feed down low to Kamonga, turnaround jumper, in and gets in there. Wow, he's got 6.
Yeah, if he can do that, it's going to be a long night because Peyton played him about as well as you can. You just sometimes tip your hat to the offensive player.
Right, 22-12. Robbins nearly threw it away trying to get Forbes in the backcourt. Sam now tried to break the press, threw it to the other team. Shelton's got it, and he's on the run to Coley, left side. Got Forbes up in the air, and he's fouled. There'll be an and one.
Yeah, Forbes avoided contact to begin with. But on his way down, he caught him, and the basket's good. Fouls on Forbes, his first. We talked about Coley. He's been, what's he got, 10?
Yep, it's fixing to be 11.
And all of a sudden, Greenwood's looking up, and they've been doubled up, 24-12.
Yep, just to make it a 13-point lead, and the free throw's good for Coley. Just keep battling. You were obviously huge underdogs to come into tonight. We sure have played with guts that first quarter. Got to try to stay within reach. Robbins across the timeline, ball knocked out of bounds by Shelton. Greenwood will keep it.
And some of this time you got to fake one to make one. Fake a pass, make them jump in the air, and then find the opening and hit an open teammate.
25-12, Greenwood trailing here. Doc Holt will inbound far sideline. Preston comes out to get it. Preston guarded by Kamonga. They'll hand it off to Aiden Kennan. Aiden hadn't had a good night. Ball knocked out of his hands by Miller. It'll stay with Greenwood.
And Coach Thurman joking with the officials saying, hey, that was off them.
Holt finds L.J. Robbins now on the inbounds. L.J. went behind the back, finds Doc Holt. looking with the dribble up top. Holt tried to go between the legs and dribble it off his foot and out of bounds.
Yeah, and you got to take advantage of the opportunities there.
Here comes Joe Russell and Jay Wright up off the bench. Holt and Robbins come out. 5:26 to go. Second period, it's 25-12. Miller inbounds in the backcourt to Coley. And Joe Russell waits on him top of the key. Got a pick, hands it off to Kamonga up top. Now left side to Shelton. They go down to the block to Miller. He'll give it to Kamonga, back to Miller. Out on the floor, Coley, right wing. Up top it goes to Shelton. He'll drive into the paint, kick it to the corner. Miller's three is no good. Forbes high for the rebound. He'll bring it across the timeline, 5-minute mark, second period. Here's Preston. Nice back cut to Forbes, up and little doopsie-doop, finger roll. Finally, the Bulldogs on the board, 25-14.
And that was Forbes bringing the ball down and then making a cut off the pass.
Now we see it on the other end. Nice drive in there by Shelton. We fell over to help, and Miller back cut, and his layup's good. It's 27-14. Wright's got it now on the left wing. Here's Kennan now. Turn around 15-footer, soft as church music. Beautiful for Aiden Kennan. He's got 3 points now. 27-16. Here comes the Parkview Patriots. Coley with it out on the floor.
And that mid-range jumper is going to be open if you beat the press.
And Joe Russell riding Coley all the way to the basket. No easy buckets around Joe Russell. His first foul.
Yeah.
Team's fourth.
Coley's just a junior.
Fifth.
Very talented player. We talked about he's the stir that makes them, or the straw that makes them go. He's got 10 opportunity. Well, he's got 11.
Yeah.
Opportunity to get to 13 here with 2 free throws.
Made it. That's actually our 6th team foul. Beg your pardon. Russell comes out. LJ back in. 27-28-16 now with Coley's free throw and his 12 points. Kamonga's got 6, and they've scattered the baskets around everybody else. Wallace with 4. Second free throw is good. No problem for Nate Coley. As J.K. Sanders comes in, Coley's going to come out. Praise the Lord. 13 points for him. That's their lead. 29-16. Here's Robbins for Greenwood against the full court pressure. Back to Jay Wright. Jay will hustle it, give back to LJ. LJ needing somebody in the middle of the floor. And it's awkward, but they call a travel on him. Sometimes you can double deke that pivot foot. It looks awkward, but they called the walk. I'm about to go back and see it, and I will after the game. Number 3 is Sanders. He'll bring it across for Parkview. Gets it to Thomas. 3 ball from the left corner. Not there. Long rebound. Thomas tried to go after it. I need Preston to go ahead and snag that and get going.
Yeah, they were content to let that go out of bounds, they being Greenwood.
Yeah.
And Thomas about got to it.
L.J. Robbins gets the inbounds back to Jay Wright. He'll try to push, get it back to L.J. There's Sam. Yep, right in the middle of the floor. Back to L.J. Robbins, left side. Try to dump it low, turnover. Miller tapped that one. Sanders the other way. That's got to be a charge. No call. Forbes tried to take a charge. I'm not sure what our guy's doing down there, letting them just run over him. Points were good from, I believe that was Sanders.
Yeah.
That's his first basket. And a timeout on the floor by Donnie Husband, a full timeout, 31-16. And Ronald Reagan Realty sponsoring our player of the game senior profile, and we're going to run through as many as we can tonight. Jay Wright will be our first one. J-Dub is his nickname. 4.0 grade point average, basketball, baseball, and golf. Computer engineering will be his major at Fayetteville when he heads to the University of Arkansas. His parents are Jimmy and Misty Wright. Don't worry about it, his favorite saying. Favorite author, Dr. Seuss. Favorite music artist, J. Cole. That's Jay Wright. Our Ronald Reagan Realty Player Spotlight tonight. And we've got a lot of guys, seniors, so we'll only got 4 games in the tournament, so we'll run through a couple of them tonight, just in case we can't get to them all as we go through the tournament. You know what I'm saying?
And so far, Greenwood's not handled the press really well, and that's caused some problems, obviously. They've turned the basketball over, committed some fouls. Jay Wright's got 2, but they got to play him because he's a threat from the outside. Greenwood's got to make shots. They've made 1 3, I guess. Jay's made the 3. They've had several looks, just haven't gotten the long distance shot to go. And if Greenwood's going to have a chance, they're going to have to be able to knock down shots from the outside.
100%. Got to get hot from three ball land. Joe Russell came out and talked to the official. Probably trying to figure out why we're not getting any charges called. He stared at the scoreboard the entire timeout, so that's uncomfortable for me. Greenwood's basketball, the 15-point Parkview lead. Here's Russell to Kinnan. Hayden still in the backcourt, finds Hunter Houston in the front court. Hunter, top of the key. Back to Kinnan on the left wing. He wants to penetrate. That's a block. Floater up, not there. Loose ball, no foul called. Wow. And it's Parkview the other way. Here's Sanders. Up top now Miller. And they find the other Miller. His shot's not there. Russell with a rebound. Joe into the front court with his dribble with the left hand. Tried to hand it off. It's tapped away out of bounds by 21, Darius Miller.
Yeah, they're defending the dribble.
Yep.
They're denying the dribble, as Coach Farmer would say.
Yeah, right. Backus will come in and get Darius Miller for Parkview. 3:03 to go, still a 15-point Parkview lead. Here's Houston into the backcourt to Joe Russell. Joe into the front court now with his dribble. Looking for a pick from Preston. And a lazy pass trying to find Kinnan. Luckily, it's not out of bounds to Sanders.
Yeah, Coach Thurman stuck his hand out there thinking that ball was coming to him, and Sanders thought he had a chance at that.
Right. Hunter Houston will inbound again down here. Right in front of Parkview's bench. Greenwood working right to left in the first quarter. Into the backcourt it goes to Preston, the safety valve. 2:50 to go before halftime. Dogs down 15. Preston lost the handle. He had Hunter Houston. Man, he's just taking a pounding out there. It's amazing. I guess I'm just used to good officiating. And so here we go. It's Parkview's ball in the front court. Miller's got it on the right wing. Out on the floor.
Good job by Greenwood to scramble back defensively after it was a one-on-none, really.
Yeah, I can't believe there wasn't a dunk shot out of that deal. Here's Sanders with it. He'll try to drive the lane. Up and in, too easy off the window. He's got 4 points. The lead's 33-16.
Yeah, they thought help was coming in the middle. It didn't come.
Wright's got it now in the front court. They break the press. Jay will go hard to the basket. His layup's good. There you go, Jay Wright. He's got 7 points, 33-18.
7 of the team's 18.
Ligging up off the bench for Greenwood. Here's Sanders with it out on the floor for Parkview. Preston picks him up. Now to Dallas Thomas. And a kick will stay with Parkview. Liggin will come in and get Joe. No. Who is he going to get? Get Aiden Kinnan. They'll inbound over on the far sideline. Backus will trigger. Got it into Sanders. Thought about a three. He'll drive into the lane. Floater from 5 feet. Good. He's got 6 points.
He can just elevate above everybody else and was able to make that floater, even though it was unorthodox. He's going across the lane.
The lead is 17 now, and Liggin finds Russell, middle of the floor, pressing now up off the window. Why can't we get a foul call down there? That's our guy down there. Blow the whistle. I'm in plenty of contact. On the other end, Sanders, and guess what? They're going to call a foul on Preston. It's frustrating. You know, we're the super underdog. I'm the biggest homer in America. We're down 17. That's the exact same contact on this end, and I'm trying to figure out why we can't get a call on that end. Free throws coming for Sanders.
This is the first. Forbes back in. Good to see. He took a hard spill down here earlier.
He sure did. You can hear
looks like his left arm is still he's just kind of letting it hang there.
Houston comes out. Here's Sanders with one more. He's got 6 points and got the second one to go. Liggin will inbound. It's 36-18. They've doubled us up. Liggin against a man-to-man press. Now they spring the trap. Russell on the run. Finds Jay Wright. They break it into the front court. Wright dumps it down to Preston, out to Liggin up top. Josh wants to drive. Had his pocket picked, then kicked it right back, then stolen right back, and now it'll come to Backus. They just kind of played hot potato. Now Sanders brings it in the front court for Parkview. Up top, that's Jalen White, number 30, first time we've seen him tonight. To Sanders. He'll dump it down to Jalen White, missed the bunny. Josh Liggin with a rebound.
Yeah. And an arm.
Yeah.
But didn't get White was in there battling. Oh.
Joe Russell finds Forbes. Long three. Flash for Sam Forbes.
Talk to me.
Oh, baby.
Deep three there for Sam Forbes. Greenwood needed that, obviously. The scoreboard is 36-21, but Greenwood needed a shot to fall from outside.
Just mentally. 9 points for Forbes, and Parkview will hold for the last shot. And I know Scotty Thurman would like to see that deep action. That was out there in his range. 36-21, they're going to hold for the last shot here with 18 seconds. Dribbling is Sanders out on the floor. And for all you shot clock guys, here you go. Sanders tries to drive, kicks it to Miller. 3 ball from the right wing's not there. Forbes with the rebound. Sam, a chance to shoot from half court. Good if it goes. Oh, just off the iron. 36-21. The Bulldogs battling here in the David versus Goliath. 36-21 against the Parkview Patriots here at halftime. Wow, what action we had so far. Proud to see the Bulldogs playing with little Greenwood Bulldog heart out there. Most people would have wrote us off, but Greenwood's still battling out there, and just some costly turnovers and missed open looks, Dr. Smith.
Yeah, you said it. Missed open looks. They've had opportunities. Shots just haven't fallen. Have attacked the glass like what you want them to see, and have altered shots, just trying to make sure they're thinking the contact's coming, and maybe it doesn't come, and they try to force a shot up that's a little harder than it needs to be. Greenwood's had some opportunity. Yep. The scoreboard does look, I mean, it's 15-point favorite or 15-point spread at the half, and Parkview's really good. Don't get me wrong.
Yes, 100%.
But Greenwood's had opportunities to make this game a lot closer than it is. Just haven't been able to knock down some shots from the outside. Haven't been able to take advantage of the free throw line when they've had that opportunity. I say they've been there. They've been there 4 times.
Yep. We're 3 out of 4. They're 4 out of 5.
Yeah. And they've got pieces that, I mean, we talk about Coley has been their go-to guy. He's really gotten going. We got Cameron Wallace in foul trouble early, so he didn't play a whole lot. But Greenwood's done what they've had to do. They just haven't made the shots. As far as they've gotten opportunities, they just haven't made the shots they needed to make.
36-21, it's halftime here in the first round of the 5A state tournament. The Greenwood Bulldogs and the Little Rock Parkview Patriots hooked up in a dandy here in the first round. We will take a break and come back and get you ready for the second half. Bulldogs trailing by 15 here to Parkview Greenwood Sports Center. And Cool 104.7. We are back in, oh, boy, here we go.
Sheridan,
Yeah.
Arkansas, the 5A state tournament.
I was trying to find my Ronald Reagan Realty player spotlight info and I almost deleted all of
Your
it.
glasses are on top of your head. That may be a problem.
Well,
there.
right. Sam Forbus is a senior, 3.52 GPA. He plays basketball and baseball for Greenwood. His math is his favorite subject. He's going to be an accountant major down at OBU, Ouachita Baptist. All Conference, National Honor Society, honor roll. Parents are the Reverend McLean and Carrie Forbus. It's not about me, it's about the G, his favorite saying. Tribute to the late, great Aaron Gamble. Alan Gratz is his favorite author, and y'all know who his favorite music artist is. Lil Baby. Lil Baby.
Y'all know.
With a L-I-L apostrophe. Lil Baby. Ronald Reagan Realty sponsoring our player spotlights throughout the night. Sam Forbus right now with 9 points, 2 rebounds, couple of steals. You can go to scorebooklive.com and you can vote for him for the player of the week, I guess, for in statewide voting at scorebooklive.com.
Yeah, pretty good day Saturday.
Wow. Boy, did he. Well, here we go. 36-21.
Greenwood basketball to begin the second half.
Woo!
Parkview thought it was theirs. Their normal 5 out on the floor. They're starting 5.
Yeah, we haven't seen much of Nate Coley in the second quarter at all, really, and with his 13 points. So he's back out there with Miller, Shelton, Kamanga, and Wallace. Forbus, Presson, Kennan, L.J. Robbins, and Jay Wright out there. Wright will trigger the inbounds out at midcourt. Down 15, here we go. Bulldogs trying to cut into this 36-21 lead. Wright gets Presson out of the pack up on top. Kamanga guards him. One dribble for Presson. Now LJ's got it. He'll give it to Forbus up top. Looking for a back cut from Kennan. Jay Wright says, check it out. Long three wouldn't go. High on the boards, Wallace. Ooh. And a big outlet pass up ahead to Shelton. He'll stop and pop foot on the line. Yeah, a 2-pointer for Shelton.
5-point swing there. Greenwood not able to make the 3. They make the running jumper in transition.
Kennan finds Wright. Here's Forbus. Back to Jay Wright. Had it picked right out of his pocket by Coley.
Coley coming from behind.
That got to be tough with that ball. Now the ball's lost, so they tried to feed to Wallace inside. In and out of his hands, it goes back to Greenwood.
Maybe. They'll get the ball out of the stands.
Right.
Finally, they did.
Parkview's dance team up in the bleachers, 2-0. Here's Kennan now. Back to Wright against this press. Ahead to Forbus. Back to Kennan. Kennan gets it to LJ. That's a foul on Coley. No call, though. They get it ahead to Wallace. Layup good.
Yeah, you got to get to the middle. That's what they're trying to do, but they're waiting too long to do so. You got to find them early in the middle. LJ now in transition.
Going hard to the basket. Takes a shot. No call. Block shot. Here comes Parkview the other way. That's a deep 17-footer by number 12, Thomas Miller. His first points. And it's 42-21. Just like that, things have gotten out of hand. A big 6-0 run. And the Bulldogs behind here and a little farther.
And it's one of those deals where they're making shots, obviously. Greenwood's got to make them. They haven't made them coming out of the half. Greenwood down now 21 as they've doubled this up. 6:51 to go here in the third quarter.
We make fun of a lot of people during our girls' games when we get down 42-21. We call it Rule 42-21 when things don't go our way, and so the officials just swallow whistles. But we're seeing that now on the flip side. Our boys out there battling, taking a lot of contact. And I don't care that they're not calling on our end, but they are calling on their end. That's what kind of upsets me. Score, forget the score. It's just a shame that the same ticky-tack junk's not going on both ends. It is what it is. Greenwood's going to keep battling, though. Here's Forbus. Gets the man-to-man full court pressure. They'll try to spring a trap when it gets close, but haven't done it yet, and they'll set up in the half court. Sam picked his dribble up, needs help. Oh, couldn't get it over the top of the back cut. Kennan got in there. Shot up, not there. Presson battling for the board.
He took a shot in the chops.
Again, outlet ahead to Wallace. At the rim, it's up and in for Cameron Wallace. He's got 8 points. Forbus gets the rebound, or gets the inbounds, rather. He'll bring it across the timeline. Finds L.J. Robbins. 44-21. Here's Wright in the key, down to Presson. Working hard, up and under, won't go. Rebound, Coley. Here he comes for Parkview. To Miller, 3-ball, off the mark. Nobody blocked out. Kamonga missed his first shot, got another board, up and in. 8 points for Kamonga.
Second chance opportunities. We've talked about it almost ad nauseum.
46-21. Kennan in the backcourt. Now Robbins finds Forbes. He'll stop and pop from 17 feet. You betcha. Way to go, Sam. Good job of not calling a travel because he didn't. It's amazing the officials didn't call that one. Jump stop. They flip it to the corner to Shelton. He'll find Coley open for 3. Good.
Yeah, Coley has been their guy, I'm telling you.
He got 16.
He can create off the dribble. He can make the jumper.
49-23. Parkview extends the lead. L.J. Robbins get it into the front court to Kennan. Has a lane opening down the lane, up off the window. Altered shot by Kamonga. Rebound cleared out by Wallace. Here come the Patriots. Coley tried to go back cut, and Wright got in there with a steal.
In the right place at the right time, if you will.
And then turned it right back over to Coley. Coley goes behind the back. Gives it up to Wallace. Reverse layup wouldn't go. Wallace with no one blocking out. Got his own rebound. He's in double figures with 10.
Well, LJ was the only guy back.
Forbes trying to get through the press. Still has the ball. Goes to the left elbow. Stops and pops. Not there. Robbins trying to get the rebound. Kamonga controls. Ahead it goes to Shelton. Shelton up off the window. Not there. Got his own board up and in.
Yeah, we talked about it. Rebounding has been an issue. Offensive rebounding particularly. Parkview has, I say it's offensive rebound, given up offensive rebounds. Parkview's taking advantage. All of a sudden you look up, Greenwood's down 30.
Yep, 53-23. Wow. This is a 17-2 run to start the period. In under 4 minutes it's happened. So here's L.J. Robbins to Preston up top. Robbins now on the left wing. Open for 3. It's short. Rebound to Miller.
I don't know if that shot was altered or not.
He will find Coley in the deep left corner. Shot fake, trying to drive. Kicks it back out to Thomas Miller. His 3's off the mark. Preston pushed in the back. No call. And Wallace will take the rebound and flush it home. 55-23. 3:53 left. The Bulldogs down 55-23. Let's check in with our next Ronald Reagan Realty player spotlight, Lance Merrick. You got him on the board. Lance Merrick, who's not dressed out tonight, had an injured foot. And good to see him get in there in senior night. But Lance Merrick is a 3.81 GPA. Math, his favorite subject. He wants to major in sports marketing at Harding University. National Honor Society Beta Club. Blaine and Shirla Merrick are his parents. Favorite saying, "What's up, dog?" Favorite author, Jane Austen. Favorite music artist, Kenny Chesney. That's Lance Merrick. Our Ronald Reagan Realty player spotlight tonight as we honor all of our seniors here tonight. And a chance here in the state tournament for the first time in 4 years. 55-23 though, Patriots have taken over. Doc Holt is in, Parker Gills checked in, Hunter Houston and Josh Ligon. Joe Russell in there with him as well. 5 fresh bodies.
And I don't think Sam's at 100% after he took that spill early in the first half. He dribbled. I don't think you can dribble on him.
I know you can't, but they'll let that go, I guess. Full court press. Here's Holt ahead to Ligon. Greenwood with numbers in the front court. Josh Ligon stops and pops up off the window. Not there. Rebound, Shelton. And he'll push it into the front court. Ligon from behind. Thought about swiping it, couldn't find it, and then Hunter Houston gets the rebound on a missed layup.
Hunter's spinning all kinds of ways, trying to avoid a Parkview defender any way he goes.
Gill finds Ligon, tried to go back to Gill, not a good pass. And Gill still on the deck.
That's going to be Parkview ball.
A jump ball is called. And a sub comes in. That is number 30, Jalen White for Parkview. 55-23, Bulldogs down. Here's Miller with it.
Well, you knew it was a tall mountain when you came in. What I like is the fight we still have.
Absolutely, they're going to keep grinding. J.K. Sanders with it for Parkview. 3:11 to go, third period. A feed down to Jalen White. Working on Gill. Good job of Gill. Little push off, no call. Hunter Houston trying to get the board. Gill had it, and then he got it swiped away. They kick it out to Backus. 3-ball not there. Long rebound out to Sanders.
Third opportunity here for Parkview.
Amazing. And Sanders will swing past it or skip past it. Russell with the steal. Can they call a foul?
Yeah.
Wow.
And what Joe had done is he got right in front of the Parkview guy, and the Parkview guy just ran smooth over Joe.
Ligon comes out. Michael Lensing, a senior, comes in. Don't have info for him, but another one of our Ronald Reagan Realty senior spotlights. Doug and Michelle Lensing, his parents.
Got a couple brothers that we know well.
Yes, Evan, Rhino, the assistant coach for Clay Reeves, Aaron. Here's Houston inbounding for Greenwood. Into Doc Holt out on the floor. 2:45 in the third period. Greenwood down 55-23. It was 15 points at halftime, and Parkview came out and hit the gas. There's Hunter Houston, right wing, and just threw an interception to a Patriot. It's been a while, and Sanders goes up for the breakaway slam dunk shot. Here's Holt now on the inbounds to Joe Russell. Back to Doc Holt, 57-23, 2:20 to go. Doc to the double team, back to Joe Russell. Somebody's got to be open. Joe, stop and pop. He will reset in the half court. Look for Parker Gill way out on the floor. Gill puts it on the deck, had its pocket picked. Sanders away with it for Parkview. He tried to go behind the back. Hunter Houston with the steal, saves it into Lensing. Micah back to Houston. He'll bring it across the timeline, working on Thomas. Now Micah Lensing got it. Holt in the lane. He'll go up, fadeaway jumper. Not there for Holt. Dallas Thomas with a rebound.
Yeah, just a difference of made shots.
Yep.
Parkview's making them, Greenwood's not.
Thomas with his dribble into the front court. Pitches it down to White on the left baseline. He'll try to drive in, lowers a shoulder on Gill. Not there, missed the shot. Gill with a rebound.
I think he pokes it free from behind. Parker's looking at the officials saying, how's he not got a foul there?
Gill tried to take a charge, not there. Lensing with a rebound. Micah wants to push. He'll go behind the back, have his pocket picked by Sanders, and he blows the dunk. Oh, baby. Well, there's a highlight reel. Good defense by the Bulldogs. 1:12 left. Nothing better than the blown dunk shot. So Hunter Houston will inbound. Wholesale substitutions for the Patriots. Coley's in. Backus is in. Miller is in. And Wallace back in. He had early foul trouble. Here's Joe Russell into the front court. Picked up his dribble. He's in trouble. He'll find Doc Holt now out on the floor. Doc looking inside. Backus guards him. Picked up his dribble, threw it to Wallace as Hunter Houston zigged and he should have zagged, and Wallace goes in for the dunk shot.
We talked about the third quarter woes for Greenwood. Yep. They've got 2 points in this quarter.
Yep. Russell gets through the traffic. No foul called. Ball slapped away. Micah's got it. Lensing trying to work. Dumps it off to Gill. Gill up and under. Not there. And Miller, and then Gill called for the foul.
Gill second, and Parker had the opportunity. He just got double clutched in the air.
Yep. Brendan Chick will check in for Greenwood. Brendan is a sophomore, and also Gavin White, a junior. So, 31 seconds left. It's 59-23. And that's Coley bringing it across the timeline. Trying to drive in, dumped it up top to Wallace. And he had it knocked out. And it'll stay with Parkview. Was going to the basket. Good job in there from White. Maybe Chick slapping it away. Inbound from the baseline, right side of the lane, comes into Coley in the right corner. Step back for three. And it's no good, but offensive rebound, Miller. Back to Coley. He'll flip it to the left wing. Up top it comes to Wallace. And Chick will reach around and foul him on the floor. That'll be the first foul on Brendan Chick. Second
team foul of the quarter. Only one whistled on Parkview here in the third. So
they'll inbound from the baseline. It comes into Wallace. And he'll have a little floater up off the window. Good for Cameron Wallace, a 6'7" senior. Micah Lensing gets the inbounds as the time expires. Well, it was fun while it lasted, but a 2-point quarter for the Bulldogs has led to tragedy here. That's a 25-point quarter for Parkview, and 61-23 is your score after the third stanza. We'll come back in the Mercy Rule in the first round of the 5A state basketball tournament, Greenwood and Parkview. It's Greenwood Sports Center and Cool 104.7. Yeah, we'll do my son. He just checked in. Well, we've got some new players. Josh Terry has checked in for Greenwood to start this third period with Gavin White, Chase Blankenship, Micah Linsing, and Brendan Chick. Gavin White working in the backcourt now, crosses the timeline, finds Blankenship right wing. Terry, 15-footer, wouldn't go. Rebound, Gavin White, good hustle. Saved it in though to Martin, and Parkview's on the way the other direction. Coley's still in there, up off the window, good. Blankenship inbounds it to Gavin White, 63-23. The lead's 40 now for Parkview. We're in the mercy rule. White into the paint, little floater from 15 feet, not there. Battle for the board, and Miller has it for Parkview. Miller finds Coley. They go to number 5. I don't have on my roster. He missed a shot. Offensive board is there for Montrell Martin, and he'll get free throws.
I think Chick's going to pick up his second. Nope. Lunsing picks up his first.
Josh Terry, our Ronald Reagan Realty Senior Spotlight tonight. Basketball plays for Greenwood. Math is his favorite subject. He's going to major in education, Northeastern State University. His parents, Amanda, and yours truly, Tim Terry. Favorite saying, that's all night. Mike Lupica, his favorite author, and his favorite music artist, Little Uzi Vert. I have no idea, which I call it vertical. So Little Uzi Vertical, and it makes him mad.
It makes him mad?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what it means.
Does he listen to the live stream?
Yes, they all go back and listen. So hang in there. Second free throw's good for Montrell Martin. And 64-23. Still full court pressure by Parkview. Give these underclassmen, some of them are underclassmen, some are seniors now out on the floor, a chance to work against the press. Let them know what the state tournament's about. Here's White, left wing. Thought about a three. Good cut from Linsing. Micah. Tried to dish to Brendan Chick, but knocked out of bounds by Montrell.
That's a great look.
Yeah,
just the hands in there for Parkview, able to swat that away.
So, White will inbound on the baseline. Got it into Blankenship. Out, lazy pass stolen away by Miller, and his layup is good. Terry gets it into White now, 5:40 to go, 66-23. White finds Blankenship, nice cut from Hot Rod into the paint. Floater, good. Good job, Blankenship.
What you want to do, be aggressive, go off to.
Absolutely. Inbounds comes into Backus, and he'll get it back to Sanders. Into the front court, 66-25. Don't have number 5 on my roster, but he had it for a second. They feed down low to Martin. He lost it, flipped it out to the right wing. They reverse it back to the top of the key. Back to the right wing, a 3 on the way from Big 21. Not there, that's Miller. Gavin White with a rebound, and hey, there's a foul. Thanks.
4 coming in for Greenwood. 4 seniors, Jay Wright, Joe Russell, Samuel Forbes, and Parker Gill come in. Brendan Chick, Micah Linsing, Chase Blankenship, and Josh Terry will take a seat. So Gavin White stays out there.
Clock on the run, 4:36 to go. 66-25. White having trouble with the dribble in the backcourt. Finally crosses the timeline, but it's slapped out of bounds. It'll stay with Greenwood.
Yeah, the pressure is, this is legit pressure.
Yeah.
And we knew it going in. Coach Husband talked about it. If we can handle the pressure.
White shot off the mark. Good look from the right elbow. Just couldn't get it in. And the rebound to Sanders. He'll push it into the front court for Parkview at the 4:06 mark. Sanders up top to Backus. Down low it goes to Miller. He'll spin on Gill, up and under, off the window. Good.
Just working down low there. Good defense from Parker.
Yeah.
Just a better offensive shot.
68-25, Parkview leads. Russell's picked up his dribble, goes to the top of the key, right for Parker Gill. White got a pick, his 3 on the way, short, and battle for the rebound. 2 Patriots battled. Martin came away with it, ahead to Backus. He's into the lane and lost the handle. Jay Wright stripped him from it. It'll stay with Parkview as Dallas Thomas checks back in.
Well, the scoreboard is what it is, but these Bulldogs continue to show heart, continue to
Right.
fight, continue to play hard.
Got no choice. It's bred into those kids. 68-25. Finally, inbounds comes into Martin. He'll try to drive down the lane. Gill takes the charge. I tell you what, if this is.
Yeah,
I was thinking to say, I was going to probably storm the court if they'd have called that a block. At 68-25, Parker Gill working hard. Thank goodness for Mike Durham finally made a good call going our way. Here's Gavin White into the front court. He fakes the flip shot, goes up and in. Hey, Gavin White. He's a junior.
White getting some time for next year, obviously.
Yeah.
Getting some experience
Yeah.
playing in the state tournament.
68-27. These Bulldogs a chance to string together some years. Wow, big pick from Forbes. Took a shot. 3 on the way, not there. Gill high for the rebound, his second. And now we're going to call some reach-in fouls.
Yeah, Parker getting in there battling. He said, I had enough of that.
I told the guys at halftime, once the lead got big enough, we'd start probably getting some calls. Now here's Mackey checking in. And let's see.
I think the discussion was that's the 16th player.
It certainly is. And they're going to let it slide, I think. Let's see. All right, Forbes gets the inbounds. Tried to throw it deep down to Mackey, but too much. Hey, they went off a Parkview player, though good, so it'll stay with Greenwood as Miller tipped it for the Patriots.
Yeah, get Mackey some time. Mackey's been deadly from 3 in JV matches.
Unbelievable. I hope he gets some floor minutes next year. Quality player. Russell will inbound in the baseline, finds Forbes. Up top, there's Mackey, the aforementioned. Here's Jay Wright, deep 3 from the left wing. Wouldn't go. Parker Gill high for the board. He'll go up strong. His finish. You follow good. Parker Gill.
Like the effort inside there.
Yes.
Drew the contact and still was able to muscle it up. That's Parker's game.
Yes.
Just get in there and bang around.
68-29, a minute 18. Parkview with it. Sanders out on the floor to number 5. I'll say Garrett Avery. And his flip shot's not there. Jay Wright with a rebound. He'll bring it into the front court quickly with a minute 5. All the way to the basket, and they're going to call a charge on Jay Wright.
Yeah, he had one thing on his mind. He was going to the basket.
Yep, I don't blame him. I like the aggressive nature. 68-29. Preston back in with White and Jay Wright and Parker Gill. We'll get an applause. Here comes Swaggy P back in. Josh Terry. He'll get Sam Forbes. Parkview will bring it across. Sanders with a dribble with 30 seconds left. Inside it goes to Miller. And his shot blocked out of there by Preston, but he got it back, and he'll go up strong, and Miller doing battling in there. He's got 8 points for Parkview. 70-29. Here's Gavin White across the timeline with it with 12 seconds. Nearly had his pocket picked. Loose ball on the floor goes Miller, and he'll get it ahead to Sanders, who makes the layup that time easily. 72-29. The Parkview Patriots put it on the Bulldogs here in the first round of the 5A state tournament. Well, they battled for a minute, Doc. The first period was 17-11. Really at halftime, Greenwood's hung around at 36-21, but just ran out of gas as Parkview turned up the heat in that third period.
Yeah, it was just, you knew the mountain you were climbing coming into this game. Greenwood battled, continued to play hard despite not making shots. But it was nice to see this Greenwood Bulldog team make it to the state tournament.
Yeah.
They played really well to get there. They earned it on their own merit. It wasn't waiting on somebody else. But Greenwood did what they had to do to get here, and then they represented Greenwood well. They continued to fight. Even though the shots weren't falling, they continued to play hard and play with that Bulldog spirit we know.
Well, we appreciate the senior class. These guys battled and set the tone for the rest of the guys coming up behind them that laid the groundwork here. And hopefully some momentum for this basketball program. And the Greenwood Bulldogs will end their season here tonight. The loss in the first round of the state tournament. 11 points for Sam Forbes. He led the way, 2 rebounds, 2 steals. 7 points for Jay Wright. Had a couple of rebounds, an assist, and a steal. 3 points for Aiden Kennan, a rebound and an assist. And then 2 points each for Gavin White, Parker Gill, Chase Blankenship, and L.J. Robbins hit a pair of free throws. Gill had 3 rebounds as well for the Bulldogs. Preston with a couple of boards, a steal, and an assist. So a rough loss here, but a great season for these Bulldogs, making the postseason. Picked last in conference to start the season, and thought they made awesome strides here. And hopefully the youngsters back home listening will say, man, I'm ready to play for the Bulldogs.
Well, you know what I look at is I watch those kids leave the court, the seniors that have meant so much to this program and have really been with Donnie for those 4 years, and the culmination of, hey, we gave it our all. We played hard. A lot of seniors in this class that really represented Greenwood, really fought, battled adversity, experienced the 0-14 and the 1-13 conference seasons their freshman and sophomore years.
Yeah.
And then the experience of getting to the state tournament at 7-7 in conference and really playing good basketball. The unfortunate thing is this is the year you draw the Central, who's notorious for really good basketball.
Right.
And Greenwood ran into that buzzsaw that is Parkview. But, man, I couldn't be more proud of these seniors and how they represented our school, how they represented our community.
Yeah, Lance Merrick, Parker Gill, Micah Linsing, Chase Blankenship, Josh Terry, Sam Forbes, Joe Russell, Jay Wright. Those guys appreciate.
Tip my hat to those kids. Yeah. They represented us really. I can't say that enough. They played really hard. They got to the state tournament. They worked extremely hard. Played their best basketball game of the year, I think, on Saturday against Greenbrier.
Yep.
Really rode in with a lot of momentum. I knew it was going to take a gigantic effort to be able to come out on top tonight. But they battled, they played hard, and I can't thank those seniors enough for how they gave to this program and the steps that they made under Coach Husband and moving this program where it needs to be going.
Nate Coley led the way for Parkview with 18 points, 16 points for Cameron Wallace, 11 points for J.K. Sanders, 6 points for Shelton, 8 points for Darius Miller, and 8 points for Jeff Kamanga. 1 point for Montrell Martin. He made a free throw in there. 2 points for Thomas Miller, 2 points for Dallas Thomas for the Parkview Patriots. We'll call it a night here from Sheridan as the Greenwood Bulldogs go down to the Parkview Patriots 72-29. I want to thank Sean Holland and Joe Buffkin for making the trip down. Luke Robbins as well, setting the live stream up, did a good job for us all year. And I want to thank Dr. Smith for hanging in there with me on Mike's side tonight. Miss Jessica's back at the station in Greenwood Avenue up in Fort Smith, making it sound so good. Hey, but we're not done yet. Ladies still alive here in the 5A state tournament Thursday night, 7 o'clock. Probably be a little later because these games will probably be running late by that time in the evening. But schedule for 7 o'clock. Keep your eye on Greenwood Bulldogs social media pages, and we'll keep you up to date on what the start time will look like. The ladies will get the winner of El Dorado and West Memphis, who they'll play tomorrow in that game in their first round game. But we'll call it a season for the Greenwood Bulldogs. Appreciate Donnie Husband and Dex Piercy for all their help they do for these boys. I'll try to compose myself. Ooh. Yeah, so we'll call it a night from Sheridan. You've been listening to Greenwood basketball. Hey, watching it on the Dog Pound or on the Greenwood Sports Center, and listening to your home for good times and great oldies. Cool 104.7.